fuck. It is 10:56 p.m. here in Australia on a Tuesday, and welcome to the intro for my channel. This is my room slash workplace slash man cave, and no, I don't have a girl, nor do I want one yet. Trust me, last one was a doozy. Anyway, look at the toys I got to play with. Alright, little refreshment. It's a mess. Yes, I did not clean it at all. Why fake it? I mean, if your workplace doesn't look like this, then you're not a proper tech head. I mean, come on, who has a clean workbench? Oreos, beautiful. Okay, I don't know where to start, so I wasn't sure what I'm gonna do. So let's put some music on, I guess. Play. Oh, I need to show you how this sound setup is set up. It cost me $30 and is enough to blow the roof off this room. It is amazing. I'll show you how I set this up. And this oscilloscope, and it's working through Arduino, and it's perfect. I mean, I didn't have any problems whatsoever. It cost me Arduino for $7 and another $5 worth of little electronic bits. I'll show you all that in a minute. And yeah, of course, all the functionalities there. This is random, so I can't show you what it's. This is my power supply. It's having a hard time, so I'll just plug into the oscilloscope to check what's going on with it. And Arduino programming, I suck at it, so don't look at it. I'm recording some files for a customer, and let's do an internet speed test. I need to show you because on my personal servers in the room, I don't keep my extremely personal files in the server, but I have a fair bit of stuff in there. Unfortunately, for some reason my internet here in Australia, I got the fastest I can get for a domestic use, which is 100 megabits down and 40 up, but in reality it never gives me that. And I'm not even using Wi-Fi, I'm actually using a pfSense firewall, and I'll show you how to set up a pfSense firewall. And I got web caching and everything else. I think this is the firewall itself is giving me a problem. I got the pfSense router, so there you go. Give it the finger. That's my PlayStation, and yep. If anyone want to find me on PlayStation Network, that is Most Wanted 101 and a double N in the end. I got all these games and yes, I do smoke, so yeah, keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear about it. Yes, I've been playing with some VR stuff. I got most of the latest one, but I'm a choosy gamer. Bye bye. Okay, what am I doing here? Rubbish. Oh, that's my trusty calculator. Apparently it's out of battery. Okay, so this is JCar. It's the Australian electronic shop, pretty much. If you want to buy stuff from the in a hurry, JCar is the place to go. But I need to tell you, they charge you about I would say 500% on the top. So if it costs $1, it will cost in internet. It will cost you $5 to buy it. So it goes even scale up. I mean, the PC fan is $5 on the internet, and it costs me how much? $50 to buy from JCar. That's just stupid. So this is my workbench, and that is a DIY job. I'll show you what I did with most of this stuff. That's my trusty soldering iron, and that's a DIY carbon filtered fumigate. I don't know how to say it. This is my jug. Everyone should have a jug like this, a tea kettle that do fill up the sponge, because I run the aircon 24/7 in my room. It just tend to dry up the sponges very quickly. And I'll show you what I'm working with eventually. This is another project of mine. It's making a power supply 12 5 watts and 3.3 3.5 watts outputs through a from a computer power supply, and it works awesome. It's perfect actually, I love it. And hey, don't ever buy Dr. Dre, that shit. What else can I show you? Those two controllers are for my my gaming on the PC. I mostly play games on PC, but not necessarily on the PlayStation. These are my some new cases. The small one is for my server. I'm gonna set up in my room soon, and the DIY floodlight. That is how I organize my resistors, by the way. This is a very good way of doing it. It costs absolutely no money whatsoever. And yeah, and this is my heat sinks for my next project coming up. That is for the stepper drivers, and that is for making a 3D printer and slash a CNC machine slash a laser engraver. I'll show you what it is. Heat shrink tape, don't ever buy it, is shit. And the one you saw before is a what is it? I don't know. Okay, this is another project coming up. This is gonna be a robotic arm that I'm working on, and I'll show you where I get all the parts. It cost me less than $50 to make a robotic arm. I mean, come on, why not? Why not do that? $50 for a robotic arm, I mean, you can do that easy. And let's go have a look in here. Yeah, this is gonna be for my touch sensitive project kind of thing. It's gonna be a there's gonna be little actuators underneath, and I can transmit the three-dimensional touch feel tactile kind of thing. Oh, the circuit board I showed you before, that is for turning off lights and controlling things from the PC. Say output, I'll show you what it is. And this is for another project coming up. I'm going to be making a drone, and I'm going to be using wireless cameras, and so real-time drone flying, and I'm going to make sure that it can fly much further and faster, and it's going to be made it's not gonna be running on battery per se. It's gonna have solar panels and everything. You're gonna love it. And that's my trusty violin. No, I'm not gonna show you how to play, no tutorials, because I suck at it. Definitely suck at it. What else can I show you? Yeah, that circuit board that you can see, it is the one that I was showing. It is for the computer to output some sort of thing. And if you short circuit this power supply, it shut itself down, which is pretty good, because I've blown so many of my like Arduino Unos in my life because my power supply doesn't cut off when they get shorted out. But that one is pretty good. So this is VR. I don't use it on PlayStation, I use it on my computer. I'll show you how that works as well. And what else? Photo paper. I'll show you how to etch circuit boards. Yeah, that is actually pretty darn good. And this is some rubbish that I picked up from here and there. I'm getting some parcels delivered, so that's another thing. This is my workbench magnifying thing. It's working without any batteries. How is that possible? It's magic. No, it's not. I stick a power supply in there. Sick and tired of replacing batteries every 5 minutes, so that is that. And my internet speed 89, 16 and 20. Yeah, shit, just don't bother. Don't ever get internet connections in Australia. Is absolutely shit. And the funny thing is, I have fiber optic internet, not the usual ADS and none of that crap. And yeah, so my next projects, number 1 is going to be 3D printer, number 2 robotic arm, number 3 going to be the server, home server. For this is not for file transferring or anything. I'm going to be it's gonna be a web server, but it's a little bit different, not what you would see. You're gonna have to wait to see. And my favorite game of all time, Kerbal Space Program, and CCon. CCon is for getting mods and everything, and mine is pretty much completely modded out. And I'll show you how to get this Adreno Scolus, fucking hell, the whatever it is you call it, working. And my popcorn, my favorite. I have a subscription for Netflix, but Australian Netflix is shit. What else? This is my old Mac. I use it for programming mostly, nothing else, and it's absolutely shit. I don't like Macs. I don't care. I have like 4 MacBooks in somewhere, lying around in that cupboard somewhere. So let's go to my PlayStation. Oh, this is getting to be a long video. Oh, that's the Robinson to the Journey. I love that game, by the way. In VR, and that's pretty much the only thing I play in VR, except for Drive Club. Not the Drive Club. What is it called? Yeah, I think it's called Drive Club. Drive Club VR is awesome. And what else? Ooh, some other games. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, this is a little video of my project. Upcoming another project. This is infrared lights. I can't see it with my eyes, only the camera can see it, so that is another thing. I'll show you how it works and everything else. And this is a circuit board. Why am I showing you a circuit board? Never mind. And oh yeah, I gotta show you this. Let's open my drawers and show you KFC. No. Go down, I think. That's a gear or something. These are a couple of processors. That's a i7-920. That shit. Don't know about that. You don't need it because it's a 1366 motherboard. I don't know what to do with it. That's the i5 1151. They're old stuff. Doesn't matter. Stepper motors. Oh, Galaxy S5. That's my old phone. Yep. It had a nasty fall. It's down for. And this my Nexus. I still love that phone. Unfortunately, touch doesn't work. Some process rubbish. That's for the 3D printer project. And that's what I want to show you. So these things are for another project. It is for fixing my 300CX. How many of you know what is 300C Fair Lady is? It's this car. It's a beauty. That's my baby. I love this car more than my other one. I have one of these. It is a BMW key and that, and I tell you this much, I drive this, I still love this. So I'll be working on this car, and it'll be painting and all the other projects, and that's for the future. So am I missing something? No. So what I will do is leave you looking at this trippy video, and I'll see you next time. By the way, this is a $120 bottle of champagne. It's not that expensive, but still. And don't ever buy it. You know why? It tastes like crap. Bye. Fuck.